Saint Brigid. She lived in the 5th and 6th century in Ireland. During the time Christianity was spreading, more people became Christians, and there was the important figure Saint Patrick, who had a big part in it. And her mother was also converted under Saint Patrick. So Saint Brigid, now the child of her mother, which was converted by Saint Patrick, they both, so her mother and her, Saint Brigid, were sold to a landowner as slaves. And when we were living there, but she was giving away, so Saint Brigid, to the poor people and the homeless people and the first travelers, milk and goods, so that they got help. But that brought her into conflict with her landowner, and so she was banned. She then took her vows under St. Patrick and founded a convent. The first convent in Ireland at Kildare. And she continued to help the poor. She tried to give blessings to the poor and to expel hardship from the poor. And it was thought that at one occasion there came thirsty people, churchmen, and that there wasn't enough to drink, and then she then converted something to beer, and that they had something to drink. And there's some people telling now that because of that, for example, that is one reason why, that she is like the personification of Mary, the Blessed Virgin Mary, and that is also why she has another name, Mary of the Gay. Now, there were some things now a bit taken together with a Druidic figure which had also the name Brigid, and that is celebrated on the 1st February. It's also the feast day of her, the 1st February. She's the patron of poets and of babies and of scholars and of blacksmiths and of dairy workers. And now, this festival celebrated on the 1st February, there was celebrated of a Druidic figure, also with the name Brigid, of fire and light and healing. And now on the 2nd February, there's Candlemas, and there are some people in Ireland now making a cross out of ashes and putting it at the top of their door to keep away evil spirits. And then St. Brigid is welcomed back again with rekindling the hearth again after the house had been cleaned in the spring. And that is according to Malcolm Day's A Treasury of Saints book on the page 20 and 21.